What's up everybody, Nick Ehrlich here with the Lean Life Revolution, and today we're doing another whiteboard video because I put together a bunch of questions that you need to start asking yourself about your workout. Okay, so this is a workout checklist. Now look, am I a bit of a snob when it comes to how people should train? Yes, but that's founded in years of seeing the people who have real success in the gym, real success in athletics, and real success in losing weight, getting in shape, and staying there. Okay, so this isn't just some wild theory, okay? These are the things that people who work out really well, who've achieved their goals, and who continue to do so, this is a checklist that they can go through and say yes to all these questions. And realistically, if you're working out and you're going after a goal or you're trying to see results, you need to think about all these questions and you need to be able to say yes to all of them, okay? So the first question, really simply, when you're going through your workout checklist, so think about the way that you work out, the things you like to do, how you like to train. First things first, do you break a sweat? Okay, simple question, but a lot of people don't, okay? You need to make sure with these first three, these all kind of go together. Do you sweat? Does it increase your pulse? And are you out of breath? Okay? Now look, do you need to sweat like Patrick Ewing every single workout? No. Do you need to be like Dom DeLuise going upstairs caliber out of breath? No. However, if your workout doesn't make you sweat, increase your heart rate, and get you out of breath, or at least a little bit labored in your breathing, then ultimately you're not really pushing yourself that hard. Now look, I'll even take guys who are power lifters, who are pure strength trainers. Look at how hard they go in between sets, or look at how hard they go during a superset or a circuit, and then look at their recovery period. Those guys are sweating like crazy, are out of breath like crazy, and push themselves to the point of almost passing out every single circuit. So even the people who train slower or are training just for strength, those people still can say yes to all three of these questions. So the first three questions kind of go together in a little bit of a bracket. So I'll draw a bracket like this, right? These all kind of go hand in hand. Do you sweat? Does it elevate your pulse? And are you out of breath? So you should say yes to all three of those things. I love yoga. I do yoga all the time. And I'll tell you what, I do all three of these things in yoga because I'm in there pushing myself, and any of my other early morning yogis who see me in yoga will attest to that. I'm a yoga beast, believe it. Next question, does it build muscle? Okay? Now, not every workout you do needs to build muscle, okay? If you're someone who circuit trains a couple times a week, goes to boot camp a couple times a week, does some lifting a couple times a week, that's great. You're doing your muscle building in those workouts, that's fantastic. Now, if you're also throwing in some cardio workouts or some yoga workouts or some other things just to break it up, that's fine. Not everything needs to build muscle, but you need to be doing some kind of workout throughout the week that specifically builds muscle. If you're one of these people who just goes to spin class 20 times a week or does every cardio workout class 3 times a day, that's great, but all you're doing is you're creating a calorie deficit. Now look, we've talked about calorie deficits versus metabolic conditioning before, and even if you burn 500 calories every day, 7 days a week, if you're not building or cultivating any new lean muscle tissue, then you're ultimately not increasing your metabolic rate overall. You're just burning a shitload of calories during that workout, and then when you walk out, boom, that's your calorie burning for the day, you're done. And then you start playing a calories in versus calories out game, which I don't like playing. That's economic dieting, and I'm not into it, okay? So, are you building muscle throughout the week? You need to say yes. Next, does it really challenge you? I see so many people when I go to big commercial gyms to work out who are trucking on the treadmill. They're walking at 4.5 miles an hour at an 8% incline, but they've been doing that for 25 years. It no longer challenges them. It's just what they do during their workout, okay? It's important that whatever you do to exercise, it is always constantly challenging you to a new degree. Maybe if you're a runner, maybe you need to start swimming. Maybe if you've only been doing back squats forever, you need to go to high goblet squats. You need to figure out, does your workout really actually challenge you? Is it pushing you outside of your comfort zone? No one ever did anything great inside of their comfort zone. That is a fact. I'm going to get that tattooed down my arm like that so I can hold it up. No comfort zone. I'm not really gonna do that, but I am gonna get another cool tattoo pretty soon. Don't you worry. Next, do you understand it? Do you understand what you're doing in the gym? Look, I love workout magazines, and if you look in any bathroom in my house, I've got a pile of Muscle and Fitness and Flex and every workout periodical you can imagine. I've got a stack of them, and I love reading them, okay? But don't just see exercises, throw them in your workout, and then keep them in there for no reason. You need to understand what everything in your workout does, all right? If you're gonna add battle ropes into your workout, or you're gonna add stability ball crunches, or you're gonna add some, variable into your training, understand what it is. Because if you don't understand your training and you're just throwing in cool things, yeah, it might be exciting, but you don't really know what the benefit is, or if there is a benefit, Maybe you're throwing in another push exercise when you already have too many push exercises in your workout and your push-pull ratio is all off, right? So make sure you understand what you're doing. And the last question, and I have a story about this, is here, okay? Is it working? I am such a believer that you need to audit yourself all the time to determine whether or not your workouts are effective, okay? I wish I had a nickel for every person that I see at commercial fitness centers who have clearly been doing the same routine uninterrupted for 10, 20, 30 years, and it has clearly lost its effectiveness. There is no more efficacy in getting them towards their goals. They just do it because they're too afraid of taking an honest audit of what they can do in their workouts to really shake things up, okay? So is it working? If you are trying to lose weight, is your workout being successful in that? Maybe it was a month ago, but it's no longer effective now because you've now gotten strong enough or in good enough shape to get through that workout without struggling, okay? So first, do you sweat? Does it increase your pulse, and are you out of breath? If your workout passes all those, great, checklist. Next thing, does it build muscle? You need to be building muscle during the week, or at least attempting to. Great. Does it really challenge you, and do you understand it? Important questions, ask yourself. And then finally, is it working? Take an honest audit right now and tell me, has your workout continued to get you better, or are you at a stalling point? If it's getting you better, great. Keep going, congratulations. If you're at a stalling point, hit us up. We have an email listed below. You can hit us up. We'll answer any questions you have. Check through the channel. Let me know if you have questions. And if you can't say yes to all these things and you don't know where to start, just let me know. I'm happy to help. Thanks for checking us out. Thanks for joining the revolution. Make it a great day.